You must have seen that, whenever there is an accident, people rush to find their phone from their pockets and make a video instead of helping the person in distress. We often find ourselves getting angry on this attitude and criticize the people making videos, and rightly so. One of your friend or acquaintance might have done such thing, and all your efforts to persuade them to not do such a thing must have gone in way. Well, the next time something like that happen, we suggest that you suggest them this movie, The NightCrawler, because it will get them to understand why it is wrong to film a person in distress instead of helping. The NightCrawler, released in 2014, stars Jake Gyllenhaal as Lou Bloom, who is unemployed but devious and dishonest. He will do everything to make money. Believe me, everything. Jake Gyllenhaal has starred in blockbuster movies like The Source Code, Prisoners, and Donnie Darko, the movie that no one understands. But The NightCrawler is treated as the best movie that Jake has starred in till date. The movie introduces you to criminal side of photojournalism and sensationalized news. The movie is based on a photo book called Naked City. The NightCrawler will make you hate Lou as much as possible, and at one point in the film, you will be very disgusted by his character. Most of the movies have a hero and heroine who are good people and try to defeat the villain. But in this movie, we have an anti-hero in the form of Lou, who is the most self-serving and despicable person you will be introduced to in the entire movie. In the beginning, Lou is introduced as a socially awkward man who is unemployed and makes his living by committing minor crimes in Los Angeles City. The movie starts with Lou stealing scrap from a construction site and caught by the security guard. The devious Lou hit the security guard and even steals his watch and run away with the stolen material. He sells the scrap at a scrapyard and asks for a job, but the shop owner turns him down, saying that he doesn't hire thieves. When returning home, Lou sees a car crash and some freelance photojournalists filming it. On asking, they tell Lou that they film the accidents and crime and sell the footage to local news channels. Inspired by this, Lou decides to become a photojournalist. Even for venturing into a new profession, Lou doesn't leave his devious methods and steals a bicycle to buy a camcorder and police radio. The police radio keep him informed about the accidents and crimes happening in the neighborhood. All that remains is to reach the destination before the police do and film the incident. But not so fast. In this gripping thriller, twists and turns await you at every corner. In his initial attempts, Lou failed to record anything due to one reason or other. However, after 2 unsuccessful attempts, he managed to film a carjacking incident and try to sell it to a local news channel. He met with Nina Ramina, who is a news director at a local channel KWLA6, and shows her the footage. Impressed by Lou's footage, Nina buys the footage and tells Lou what type of content she needs for their channel. Nina tells Lou that her channel is interested in crimes and graphic content, especially in affluent white areas. Then there are incidents after incidents, and Lou has managed to beat Joe Stringer to get a better footage. Ironically, in the quest of better filming the crime scene, Lou frequently tempers with the crime scene committing crime himself. Lou business gets a kick start and move fast. Like his rival, he buys a faster car and better equipment. Lou is not just devious and evil, he is also smart. He has a habit of reading books and takes his business seriously. He read management books to better deal with his clients. He hires an assistant named Rick to help him filming 2 incidents simultaneously. Rick is a homeless and poor man who is desperate for money. Lou also strong-armed Nina, who is much elder than him, to go for a date with him and eventually had sex with her. He knows that Nina is desperate to increase ratings of her news channel. He threatens her with terminating his business with her if she doesn't oblige. Lou's competitor, Joe Stringer, realizes that his business is taking a hit due to Lou and offers him a job as his assistant. But Lou is smart and turns down the offer. On one night, there is a plane crash and Joe beat Lou to it and gets a better footage. Enraged by this, he cooks up an evil plan to crash Joe's van. He tempers with Joe's van, and when it crashes, he even films it and sells the footage for money. Later, there is a home invasion going on in Granada Hills, and Lou managed to arrive there before the police. When Lou arrived at the crime scene, gunmen are leaving the place and Lou silently films them. When the gunman leaves, Lou records the video of 3 victims, one of which is still alive. He doesn't offer any help to the injured and left her to die. Lou left the scene after recording the incident and edited out the part where gunmen are leaving and helpless victim is crying for help. He sells this footage to Nina, who is excited to air the footage even when other staff members of his channel are questioning the ethics of the footage. Lou realized that this footage is so much valuable to Nina and he demands more money for it. He also demands public credit for the footage. He also registers his freelancing photojournalism business as company and names it Video Production News. He also instructs Nina to give credit to this company for the footage shot by him. The police suspects that Lou has crucial evidence regarding the crime taken place in Granada Hills and they appoint a detective named Frontieri to investigate the matter. Frontieri visits Lou's apartment to question him but Lou gives him edited footage. Frontieri knows that Lou is lying but he is unable to prove it. Later that night, Lou and Rick track down the gunman to his house and follow him to a crowded public area. Lou has a plan in mind to shoot the entire confrontation between gunman and the police. Rick come to know about Lou's wicked plan and demand half the money and Lou agreed but he has something else in mind. After ensuring that the gunmen are not alarmed, Lou calls the police and informs that the suspects are armed. When police arrive, the suspects fire bullet at policemen and Lou record the ensuing shootout. One of the suspects manages to escape in SUV after shooting a policeman. The police chase the SUV and Lou shoots the entire chase. During the chase, the SUV crashes and Lou urges Rick to shoot the gunman as the gunman is dead. Rick arrives at the SUV and found that the gunman is still alive who shoots Rick and tried to escape. The gunman is killed by the police and Lou busies himself in filming his dying assistant. Lou tells Rick that he cannot work with him as he has extorted him and knew about withholding of evidence. Lou takes the footage of confrontation between the suspects and the police to Nina who is awestruck by the footage and expresses her praise for Lou. Later, the news agency finds that the home invasion in Granada Hills was actually an attempt to steal cocaine that the homeowners were stashing. Nina refused to report this as this would have lessened the victim impact of the homeowners from the audience. The police find out about the footage and try to confiscate it for evidence but Nina airs it immediately. In the ending scenes, Lou is shown hiring a team of interns to expand his business. He told them to do everything he says as he would never told them to do anything that he would not do himself. The movie tried to make a point that no matter how despicable are the actions of Lou, he is still able to succeed in the business of photojournalism. Thus, the movie emphasized an important point that people often use devious and treacherous ways to succeed and they become successful. After all, the world is not as just as we want it to be. The journey of Lou from a petty thief to a star reporter of night crimes is outstanding but disgusting. Nobody watching the movie has any respect of the character of Lou but in real world we don't know how someone has become successful. In the world we live, ends matter more than the means. So friends, we hope that you enjoyed this summary of the movie The NightCrawler. If you liked today's video your reviews are welcome in the comment section. Do like this video and subscribe our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon to get latest information of our upcoming videos, and also do not forget to share this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching.